What are some just operational risks that you think people might get themselves in trouble with? It still shocks me the number of people that will text me, or I should say DM me and say, "Hey, my MetaMask, I think it got hacked. I just keep it on my phone and I sacked from this wallet." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's heartbreaking, honestly." I think there's a lot of operational risks to people on the PulseChain PulseX launch that we need to be talking about more. So, you know, my quick opinion is there's still way too many people dependent upon a MetaMask wallet that's linked to their phone. Way too many people don't know how to actually use a swap or a bridge. But what are your concerns for people from an operational risk standpoint during this launch, especially when FOMO is kicking in? Where are the mistakes going to kill them?
Simplest thing people can do without getting too complex is one, don't store your seed words online. When people say that, what they mean is don't store it in an email draft that you send to yourself. Don't store it in a Google Drive folder. Don't store it in your iCloud photos. Don't store it in your photos on your phone. Don't store it in your iPhone notes that get uploaded to iCloud. That's what they mean when they say online. So ideally, just for very simple stuff that people can implement, write down your seed words physical and keep them somewhere physical. Then the second thing is you don't want to have your MetaMask on your phone. The best way to visualize this, or kind of metaphor, would be if you have $1 million in cash, do you take that $1 million in cash, put it in a suitcase, and then parade across town with it? Well, you do that with your phone. It's just a MetaMask instead of physical cash. So people become a walking target if they have a MetaMask on their phone, which I hate. That's probably the biggest thing. So put it on a laptop, and then on that laptop, install NordVPN. Make sure you have a VPN on at all times, never not. Every single time have a VPN on. I have a VPN on right now. And I always put it on a different country than I'm actually in. And the internet speed is more than perfect. I love NordVPN. Second is on the device that you do your crypto transactions on. Ideally, you have a separate device. But for some people, they can't afford that because it's completely in their portfolio, which is fine. At that point, you want to make sure that you don't download random stuff on your on that laptop. Don't download PDFs. So one of the rules that I have, if somebody sends me a bill and it's a computer that I've ever interacted with any kind of crypto with, I don't click or download the PDF until I get a reminder email, which is a good rule to get into because PDFs are a quick way to get hacked. Then you also want to install Malwarebytes, like malware and then bytes with a Y, like YouTube. It's free. And scan every time before you start interacting with crypto. So Malwarebytes, and also install Bitdefender, like Bitcoin, but then Bitdefender. Both of them are free. Do a scan on Malwarebytes, do a scan on Bitdefender before you start interacting with your crypto. If people do that, take this seed word physical, keep it nowhere online. Online being the things I mentioned, like Google Drive, email, etc. Then Malwarebytes, Bitdefender, NordVPN on the laptop they use to interact with crypto, and deleting the MetaMask off their phone. And one of the issues you have is when you create MetaMask on your phone, there is app data that gets saved on your phone. So when you create your wallet on the MetaMask on your phone, even when you delete the application, there is still remnants of your seed words kind of still on your wallet. So this is going to be a pain in the ass. But if you want to be secure, you want to completely factory reset your phone after deinstalling MetaMask. So all the files on your phone get wiped out. Just make sure that you've imported your seed words into the MetaMask on your laptop device.
Yeah.
Those things would probably keep a hell of a lot of people safe.
Okay.
Without getting too complex.
What about bridges? I mean, the whole thing around when am I going to be able to bridge my money into PulseChain? We see that the majority of big crypto hacks happen at bridges. It's like every week, so many millions of dollars are stolen at bridges. Is that a operational risk for someone that's just swapping? I shouldn't say swapping, but bridging their funds into PulseChain? Are they at risk, or is it the reserves that the bridge holds to keep the pegs one-to-one? Does it provide or create a potential risk that you won't be able to get your money out if you go back through the same bridge? So help us understand that a little better.
Yep. So there's two ways to negate bridge risk. One is to have a bridging wallet. So a bridging wallet is essentially you have your main wallet where you hold all of your coins, and then if you want to bridge them into PulseChain, you first send them to another wallet, and then with that other wallet you bridge over, and then send the funds back to another wallet. That is one. I think that's a little bit cumbersome. The best way to do it is, so there's two sides of risk, two kind of attack vectors. One is on the Ethereum side. When you go into the bridge, there is a token approval that enters your wallet. So when you, let's say, put USDC into the bridge, essentially what the bridge does is it takes the USDC and it locks it up in the contract, and then it mints wrapped USDC in this example, or wrapped Ethereum, or wrapped whatever you're bringing in from Ethereum, but wrapped USDC in this example, and it mints it on the PulseChain. So point number one, if somebody hacks a bridge, one of the first things hackers do is they run a script and they act as if they're the bridge, and they drain wallet funds, because on the blockchain, when you have a token approval, essentially what gets written on the chain is this protocol. So it could be like PulseRamp as an example. PulseRamp has access to this money in this wallet. So a hacker can act as PulseRamp and drain everybody's wallet that is still connected to it. And a lot of people have this misconception where a wallet connection is like, let me disconnect my MetaMask. You have connected on MetaMask, then you disconnect it. That does absolutely nothing. What you want to do is with the token approval. So I use a tool called revoke.cash. Another one is etherscan.io/token approval checker. Revoke.cash is the easiest to use. You don't have to connect yet. Everybody should probably take their public wallet address, put it in revoke.cash, don't connect yet, and see all of the token approvals on your wallet. So when using a bridge, you bridge over your USDC, you put it in the bridge, you get it minted over in the PulseChain. You revoke the token approval from the Ethereum side, so you're protected there. Second thing was the thing that you were talking about, is with the wrapped USDC. Now, the backing, so the money that was locked from the Ethereum side and got minted on the PulseChain side, the PulseChain side has an actual value because it's backed by the locked USDC in the contract, essentially, in the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things, when bridges get drained, that backing is drained. It's like having $1 million in a bank account and $1 million of USDC on the chain, and then the bank account gets withdrawn $1 million. Well, this $1 million of USDC is worth zero because there's nothing to redeem it for anymore because it got drained. So the rule is, on the Ethereum side, revoke the token approval, and on the PulseChain side, you want to use the wrapped USDC that you got, or whatever wrapped asset that you got, and swap it into real crypto as quickly as you can. If you're dollar cost averaging, it can be a 2-week window. Just try to do it as quickly as possible. So Hex, PulseX, PulseChain, other assets on PulseChain, whatever move you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
So the token approval is one attack factor, and then the second one is just being in wrapped USDC on the PulseChain. You want to just swap that into real crypto, so that if the bridge does get drained, it doesn't matter because you don't hold that anymore.
Gotcha. So it doesn't lose its peg, essentially.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Nathan Cartwright says just swap into a native token and then the risk kind of goes away. Yeah. That's very
but then
true.
you have the token approval on Ethereum, and it's important.
Yeah, you still got to take care of your token approvals.